Hi Year 6, this is your maths lesson for Tuesday the 9th of February. And I want to show you the Enrich website, which is a free website with lots of great activities on it. We use it sometimes in class and it'd be great for you to use it at home. So I found a great activity, a matching activity. The best way to find the activities is by the number. So this particular Enrich activity is number 1249. So if you just typed into your Google search bar, Enrich 1249, you would get this activity up, which is called Matching Fractions, Decimals and Percentages. And it's a game where you've got to match the pairs together until you've got all of them and there's no more left. So I wonder if you can see any pairs here. Let's have a little look. Let's go for an easy one first, shall we? Let me see. Well, I know that 1%, 1 out of 100 is the same as 1 out of 100. That's a nice easy one, lovely. What about 80% and 0.8? Yes, brilliant. Oh, now I know that 3/10 is the same as 30 out of 100, 30%. I know that, so I know the 70% one as well. Let's see what else we've got here. We have got, we've got a tenth there, 1 out of 10, so that's the same as 10%. Let's go with that. What about 2/5? You can see there. What about, 75% is the same as that one, so 0.75. Now we've only got 2 left, hooray, yay! And then you can play again. Now, this is only level 1, so for some of you that will be great practice. If you need practice, if you're more confident, you can scroll down and you can go to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. They can be face up or face down. Face down obviously is much harder. Let's try level 3, face up. Let's see what that's like, shall we? Let's have a go at that one. Oh, this one's timed as well. Oh, goodness me, this is much harder. Oh, some of you could definitely have a go at this one, couldn't you? And give yourself a real challenge. Okay, so 3 out of 50 is the same as 6 out of 100. So is there anything left with 6% on here? Oh gosh, this is too tricky.
It's 0.06, Mrs. Ford.
Aha, there we go. 6 out of 100.
Go to the bottom line, Mrs. Ford, in the middle.
Oh, there's a nice one. See, I was leaving my shows out there. 5%. Oh, no, there's 5%. That looks like it could be easy, but where's the one that matches 5%? Oh, 1/20th maybe? Could it be that one? Yes. Some other ones.
Two diagonal corners, Mrs. Ford. Can you spot that?
I can. A third and 33.3%. All these other ones. Let's have a look. Oh, that one and that one must match together, mustn't they? And then this one must match together.
We're getting there.
And this one must match together. Oh,
hooray! 1 minute, 5 seconds.
See if you can time yourself and get faster and faster. Okay, so have a go at that as a little warm-up for today. So, a written activity for you for today. I would like you to try and practice writing some fractions as decimal. So we started thinking about it yesterday. So I'd like to get your book and have a go at some of these, please. And we'll put the worksheet at the end of the video for you to have a look at. So the first one over here, let's see, 31 out of 100. So we need to write this as a decimal. Now that would be easy to do as a percentage, wouldn't it? Because we know about that being out of 100. But if we want to write it as a decimal, let's think about our place value. Let's think, we have got 31. This is how it looks as a decimal. We started thinking about it on yesterday's lesson. So the first one there, be really careful with place value. Okay, so it's 31, so 3/10 and 1/100. Okay, be very, very careful with your place value. Number 2, 9/10, well that's much easier. 9/10, if you think about your tenths place, let's have a look at place value chart. Our tenths place here, well, we've just got 9/10 and nothing else. Okay, we could have a 0 there if we wanted to. You don't need to though. You don't need to. It wouldn't make any difference because we haven't got any hundredths at all. We've just got 9/10. Okay, so write down 9/10, 0.9. Okay, now I'll just do one more because these are starting to get a bit more tricky now. To write that as a decimal is a bit more tricky. So let's have a look together. I might need to do something with this. To make this into a decimal, I'm going to need to think of it as either tenths or hundredths. Okay, so let's have a think. Well, I could multiply 4 by 25 to get to 100. And I could multiply 3 by 25 to get to 75. Oh, now this is much easier now, isn't it? Now that I know what it is out of 100, I know that I've got 7/10 and 5/100. So now you should be able to hopefully see that's a decimal. Okay. So it'll be the same with these other ones over here. When they have got denominators that aren't out of 100 or aren't out of 10, you're going to need to think about how to make them out of 100 or out of 10. So you can freeze the video. That is your activity for today, for your practice, is to be writing fractions as decimals. And there's some more down here for you to have a go at, but these ones, you've got to write the decimal as a fraction. So number one, I've got to put 2/5 onto the number line. Well, my number line has got 10 different places between 0 and 1. So actually, if I can make this out of tenths, multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Now that it's in tenths, that makes it much easier. So I can find my 4/10. So 1, 2, 3. This is where 4/10 would go. But remember, Mrs. Stubbs always says write it in its original form. So I'm going to write it in the original 2/5 form. Okay. Number two that I've got to put on the number line is 10%. So 10 out of 100. Same. I'll write that. So 10%, I know is 10 out of 100, but I want it in tenths for my number line. So let's divide the top and the bottom by the same amount, shall we? That's divided by 10. That's divided by 10. So I know that 10 out of 100 is the same as 1/10. Oh, suddenly that's really easy to put on my number line because 1 out of 10, 1/10 is here, but I'm going to put it as 10% because that was its original format. Okay, so this is your challenge. This is a little bit more tricky. Lots of skills to think about today. You're wanting everything to be out of tens because the number line that you're using, or out of tenths, sorry, has got 10 marks between 0 and 1. So we want everything to be out of tenths or in tenths, okay, out of 10. So have a go at that one. That is your challenge for today if you're feeling really confident. Good luck, Year 6.